welcome to MaysLugLife. I'm May, and this is my first impression video of the Twinkle Jewellery Box Organizer. Okay, so it's taken me a long time to get to the point that I could actually record this video, because when I first read this, I didn't see the word twinkle. I saw the word tinkle. And I've been having some issues with juvenile laughing fits for the past 15-20 minutes. So anyways, I'm trying to stay calm. I'm trying to not be a juvenile moron and see the word tinkle. I'm trying to actually say the word twinkle in my head. I see the W sort of now, but in the beginning I didn't. I am a little dyslexic, and I do, have trouble seeing letters and things like that. So that's definitely been a part of, sort of haunted me my entire life. Yeah, but it's really playing a game on me with this one. So I'm trying really hard to see the letter W. I don't really see it. I'm really trying to make a conscious effort to see it. So the reason why I mention it is because if for some reason I accidentally say tinkle later on in this video, that's the reason. I'm not just trying to be stupid. I actually genuinely only see the word tinkle. So anyway, trying to not see that and trying to move on, let's talk about this new little jewelry box. Oh no, I cannot possibly start getting to a laughing fit again. Okay, so looking at the price, $87 Canadian, that's kind of nutty. There's no way that's worth $87. Basically it looks like a box top with a few little zipper pockets, or little zipper pouches. So $87 is, I think, absolutely ludicrous. So I don't see myself ever getting this until that price drops to, I don't know, 60% off kind of thing, and then I might consider it just because of the price alone. Let's look at the colors. So it does at least come in some fun colors that I can see, although kind of was hoping there'd be some more colors. I always wonder why it is some things they have in a gazillion colors and other things they have in very few colors, and some things they have in just solids and other things they have in all the dark colors, and other things it's just the bright colors. I don't know how to put this. I don't know what their process is when they come, up with new items, and then where they draw the line as to which colors they release that product in. So anyways, I'm looking at this, and I'm thinking about the mini swizzle. Is that what it's called? The little tiny. It's a similar box. It's kind of got a little top with a zipper as well, and it just has a little spot for earrings and rings and stuff like that. The little one, the little box. That one came out in a million colors, and same with the larger swizzle. That whole line came out in tons of colors. It came out in metallics and prints and solids. It was great. And then some things just come out in 5 or 6 colors, and it's just kind of what are you doing here? I'd like to know the reasoning behind that. That's all. So this one obviously didn't come out with a ton of colors, which I'm a little surprised by, because again, it's sort of, to me, similar to the other product, but yet it only has, this number of colors. So, and like I said, so for me, the price is a little too much, but I think if it came in better colors, I might be more intrigued. I do, however, like this color though. So, so this is the metallic silver, I believe. And I do, it's a good neutral. I do like that pink sketch, that floral sketch in the interior there. Yeah, I don't know. It's basically a little box top to me with some little pouches. So it's okay. So this is the metallic walnut, and it's got the boho gray interior, which is one of my favorite interiors. Whoops. And then we've got the boho floral black, with, I think it's called sprinkles or something like that interior, which I've never thought was the best interior for that. I think there could have been something better. But anyway, so I find that this is beautiful, rich jewel tones, and this tends to be, I don't know, sort of a little sort of juvenile and pop color. So anyway, so that's that. And then, why does this keep bouncing on me? Flourish blue, which is growing on me. Didn't like it in the beginning, but I'm definitely, it's growing on me, mainly because I think of that interior there with the Dragonfly Multi, which is one of my absolute favorites. And ooh, come on, Love Stripe Black. Yeah, kind of boring, quite frankly. It's a good neutral, I guess, but and then magenta, which, wait a minute, what's that? What is this? What is this interior here? Has anyone seen this before? I don't remember this one. That looks like Love Stripe Pink? Love Stripe Pale Magenta? That's bizarre. Because usually, like, the magenta things, like all the things that came out in the neon colors this summer, they all had that floral, what's it called? The Brights floral, interior. So what happened to that? Like, why doesn't this have that? Where did this come from? I've never seen another variation of that Love Stripe other than the Love Stripe Multi and the Love Stripe Black. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Is this the first time this has ever come out? I don't remember seeing this before. Anyway, someone tell me, because I don't remember this at all. Anyway, so that's new. That's different. And then, come on. All right, and then the Midnight Black, which has the contemporary fur on the inside. To me, also kind of boring. And I actually find this super dark. Like, okay, I know that this is not technically a bag, but I know that Lug had made a promise a long time ago that they would never ever put a plain black interior into any of their bags. Well, hello. Plain black interior, total black hole. So anyway, and this is actually that interior print there is actually quite dark, I think. I think it's a very, very dark print, especially if you happen to get the parts where there are only the darker leaves. So, anyway, all right, so there we go. So those are all the colors. Let's just read what it says really quick. So, what's in the pouch? Oh, just 7 more pouches. Huh, there's 7 of them. That's an odd number. Why didn't they make it 8? Oh, that's really going to bother me. Our Twinkle, almost said Tinkle. Our Twinkle box comes with a cute little... tote handle with the wipeable zipper pocket, holding 3 soft line pouches and 4 larger size pouches with clear view windows. Okay, I have to look at that one. That's an 8-for-1 deal. No, it's not. For all your jewelry store. Okay, you know what? It's not an 8-for-1 deal. Like, you're making me pay for them. 8-for-1 would be I buy one of these and then I get 7 more. Like whole things, not pouches, because you're anyway, I don't like when people do that. That's like saying, like when you buy a dozen eggs, it's like you're getting a 1 for 12 deal. Like it's not. You're buying the dozen. That's how it comes. Anyway, so whoever wrote that, that's silly. Okay, so yeah, it's gonna bother me that there are not 8 pouches. There's 3 and then 4. So it looks like there's 4 with the window at the top, which I think I sort of see there, and then 3 without the window. Guess I'll have to get a closer look on that one. All right, measurements. So they're only talking about the box. I don't know why they're not talking about each individual pouch. I would like to know how big each pouch is, but anyway, so I guess the whole box is 4 inches, 4 inches wide, 4 3/4 inches high, and 4.5 inches deep. So not even a real cube. Yeah, I would have loved to find out exactly how big each of the pouches are as well. Okay, and then the features. So it just says 1 main zipper around compartment, top handle, interior features, 1 clear view zipper, wipeable zipper pocket, which is I guess on the top there, on the lid, and 3 soft lined large removable zipper jewelry pouches, and 4 soft lined large removable jewelry pouches with a peak clear view window. Okay, so they're all the same size? Okay, because it does say like large removable. So 3, I guess, with no window and 4 with the window, right? Okay. All right, so it looks like there's, okay, I'm just gonna see if I can find a better photo. Is that going to give us a good sense of what we're looking at here? Probably. Okay, so let's just look at this real quick here. So I sort of see what they're talking about. So I'm trying to see here. So if you look at these ones down here, you can see a little clear view window at the top. So they also zip on the front, so they don't zip on the top. And it looks like there's a little loopy thing on each pouch, like a little fabric loop that allows you to be able to loop it around on these bands, I guess. And I'm actually looking at them now, and I'm wondering if those are the same bands that they use to put the charm bar on all the purses with charm bars. So the ones that don't have the vegan leather but have that sort of rubbery thing instead, I'll bet you that's what this is. So I'll bet you they've taken the same material and they've even used the same little metal like post here, so that it's just now a little ring and you can now throw these little things around as opposed to a charm bar. So I find that kind of clumsy. I think that because that thing is so rubbery and it's pretty thick, it's not like these things are going to be able to loop around. Like, sometimes some things come with a little like a little key ring, like a metal key ring, and then you can just sort of spin them around like keys. That would be better because those things are smooth and they just kind of keep running around. I feel like these things would get stuck on the little rubber, on the rubber band, like the rubber sort of whatever that is, that band, I'm going to call it band, that holds all that, so you wouldn't be able to sort of rifle through them quite as easily, is my guess. I think it's kind of like, I kind of feel like, okay, let's see this. So obviously these pouches were made to sit inside this box, right? So, and you got to assume they were made to sit upright, meaning the top of if each of these boxes sits at the top of the box here. So when you look inside, it's like a filing cabinet. So when you're rifling through all those little pouches, you see the very top of them, so you can see to see what's inside of all the ones with the little window at the top. So you're rifling through them like you would a filing cabinet, or a file box, as it were. So if you're trying to find your jewelry, you can see in each file, I guess, what's inside each pouch. And I kind of find that if you have this little bar on the top, it ruins your ability to rifle through and sort of file through that way. And also, I mean, I guess it's a good thing to have in case you want to keep them all together. Let's say you've got like one outfit, so you've got the earrings in one pouch, the bracelet in one, and the necklace in the other, and that's one outfit. And like, this is my red outfit I'm going to wear on Monday, and then the next little band is like the stuff I'm going to wear to the gala on Friday, or whatever it is if you're traveling, right? So I guess it's nice to have that option. I just kind of find it cumbersome to have these things, these big sort of rubber bands that have to sit on top, because if you're putting these guys into the box, where does this sit if you have them all organized? Like, does that just sort of sit, like, do these little things sit awkwardly just on top? Anyway, so that's kind of what I'm thinking, because I think it's a good idea to have like a jewelry filing system. I think that's actually pretty brilliant. But I don't know why there's a little band on top that is so big and bulky and rubbery. So that's sort of my thing. I think maybe having them on the side would have been better as opposed to having them on the top. Because again, if you're trying to rifle through, let's say you're trying to see what's inside of these little windows, but there's a thing on top of it, charm bar on top, it's going to be harder for you to see what's inside. So, I'm not sure if this was the best designed thing so far. I think they could have made the charm bar part smaller, or they could have put the little loops on the side or something like that, so they hang sideways as opposed to on the top. Anyway, that's just me. I guess I would have to get one to actually have a better sense of how this really, really works. But that just seems a little weird and awkward. That's all. It is cute, though. I mean, that is a really, really cute pouch. And yeah, this color is really growing on me. Because I do like blue. So it probably was only a matter of time before I actually was going to fall in love with this thing. But it is really small. It's really portable. And it definitely will fit into your little bags and travel with you really, really well. But I think that $87 is just way too expensive for something this small, and for something that is, really very task specific, if that makes any sense. Okay, so there is a video, so let's just watch the video and see what the video says. Actually, before I do that, I'm just going to turn down the volume so I don't hear this music. So another video they're making in someone's home as opposed to in the studio. Yeah, see, like even there, you can see that things aren't sitting properly inside that box. Oh, wait a minute. Wait. Okay, there's 3 large ones here. And these look like, okay, I'm going to go back in a minute. But it looked like some of them, they looked like one pack of those little pouches were large, and the other pack were small. There we go. Okay. So is this how they think that we're going to carry our charms around? Also, I kind of think that maybe that entryway on the pouch would be awkward, especially if you got things like bangle bracelets, things that maybe you don't want to bend. Having them maybe come out the top would be better than having them come out the front like that. Because I feel like maybe they'll get caught in the zipper, or you have to get them under that lip, and it might get a little bit awkward. Although maybe it makes it better because you don't get your zipper caught on it. I don't know. Okay, see, let's pause this right there. Okay, see, that to me looks like these guys are really big and these guys are small. So it looks to me like, because it said, I thought in the description that they were all large pouches, if I'm not mistaken. Let's just go back quickly and see if I can read the features here. So, was it here? Yeah, so it says 3 soft-lined, large, removable jewelry pouches. Okay, zipper pouches. And then 4 soft-lined, large, removable jewelry pouches with the peak clear view window. So it sounds like they're all the same size, but 3 of them don't have a little clear view window at the top, and 4 of them do. But according to what I'm seeing in this video, some of them are large and some of them are small, which makes the whole filing system even more stupid. But that's how it looks to me. Now, it's okay. So again, just looking at this little this little pouch of things here, 2 of these, which I'm assuming these are the large ones, 2 of these have the clear view window, and this at the top, and this one only has nothing. This one's just whatever, opaque. So how are they organizing the ones with the clear view? That's kind of what I'd like to know. And it's not being really forthcoming here as to which ones have which features. So they all have that gray lining, I'm assuming, that soft lined lining. Yeah, and this is definitely a charm bar, but in a loop. I guess you could take that off and make it a bracelet if you wanted, right? Yeah, I'm not sure. Okay, so I think if I was more sure which pouches were what size and which ones had the clear view and which ones didn't, I think I'd be a little bit more confident buying this pouch or this pack, this set. But right now, because I really can't quite tell, and like I said, the descriptions are sort of contradicting what seems to be appearing in the video. Yeah, I'm not sure. I think there's some potential here. I think this product has great potential in that I think having a box where you can rifle through and sort your jewelry in a true sort of filing cabinet sort of style, I think is a great idea. It really appeals to me. I don't have a lot of jewelry. I don't even wear jewelry really ever. But the few that I have, I've never really enjoyed how I have to store it, because it all lives in sort of like I don't know, like unless you have like one of those beautifully, sort of sectioned and velvet sort of jewelry boxes where there's a little hole for every little thing. All of my stuff has just sort of been tossed into some kind of jewelry box. And, things get tangled, and then you lose the ones that are on the bottom once you start putting things on top of it. And things get, sort of lost and tangled a little bit easier. And there's no real sort of organizational system. So some of them will have like a little ring spot, and some of them will have some earring posts, like little earring holes for the earring post that goes through them. And then some of them have like a little thing where you can maybe hang like 1 or 2 necklaces. But I would love a jewelry box where I can actually put like my 10 necklaces and my, the 5 rings that I have, and be able to take out, if I don't have earrings, to be able to take out the earring part and maybe put brooches in there and stuff like that. So I think having a filing system where every single envelope, or every single pouch in this case, has its own sort of designated purpose. So you can put like all of these kinds of pouches, all these kinds of jewelry in the one pouch, and all this kind of jewelry in another pouch, and then you can rifle through that way, and sort of, like I said, like a filing cabinet. So you can have all the earrings in the front, you can have all the necklaces in the back, whatever system you want. But I kind of find that it's really, like, those sizings are really inconsistent. So that means the little ones are going to get lost in there a little bit. The larger ones look like they'll probably stand up and, not get tousled side by side, or side to side rather, but I feel like the little ones might get lost. So, okay, so if I were to redesign this, I would probably make this less of a square. Okay, I would keep this as is, but I would also design another one where it's a little bit longer, and maybe sell the pockets individually. And then that way you can choose how you want to file your stuff. And I would probably make sure that they had like a little loop that you could hang them, but probably on the side as opposed to the top. Because if they're on the top, it's going to get in the way of, trying to rifle through them if it really were a true filing cabinet kind of system or filing system. So anyways, and I think I would like to maybe put somewhere on there that you can write like a thing, I don't know, or put like an insert a little thing saying earrings or, gold necklaces or Monday dinner and Thursday gala, so you can sort of get that straight without having to actually look inside. So anyways, that's sort of how I would like to redesign this. I don't think this is a hit for me. I kind of, like I said, it's got potential. There's some things I sort of like about it. I do like that there's little pouches. I'm always a fan of little pouches. I do like that you can sort of group them together, but I just don't like the way they're grouped together. I do like that it's a tiny little box that you can just lift up with the top handle and off you go. And you can have your, enough of the jewelry that you're going to need when you travel for the week, and have that all sorted. But I kind of feel like, you know what, I would want some more pouches as well. So I'm hoping maybe one day they'll sell the pouches separately, and then that way we can even if we don't have this box, we can actually just have the little pouches and put those in our existing bags, like in our seesaws or in other, in our trolleys or whatever it is, and we can keep other, things inside our, inside all of our different bags that we have. So, I'd like to see them sell those pouches separately, and then maybe get that little loopy thing on the side. So there we go. Let me know what you think. Did you get any of these? I don't know what purpose this would serve. I don't know how this is much better or different than like other ways of carrying your jewelry. So if you have gotten one, let me know what you're using them for, how you're planning on organizing your jewelry. If you've gotten it and used it already, let me know how it worked out for you. I really want to know how it felt. Like, was this a really, really good intuitive set? That, it just worked really well, and you can, use it in a way that was genuinely helpful for you. And I'd love to know also too, how big each of those pouches are. So if you happen to have gotten this, tell me, is it all the same size pouches? Like, is that, or are there some bigger and some larger? I want to know that too. So, because it doesn't seem very consistent there. And I don't know if maybe she's got a different set there or something like that. So there we go. That is my first impression video of the Twinkle Jewellery Box Organizer. I'm gonna now go away and start laughing at me laughing about the Twinkle Jewellery Box again. So I'm gonna end this video. So there we go. Thanks so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you next time.